Hello everyone, this is Indra Wokes, founder and CEO of Agility for All. With over 20 years of experience working with remote teams, today I thought I would bring you their top 10 tips to successful remote work. Number 10, if your company doesn't have a written policy for remote work, you need to have one, so go ask your leadership if this is a possibility. Number 9, if you don't have the right tools to do your job, also ask for those. They are critical to your success. Number 8, be prepared to spend money on your home office setup. You need to make sure that you have the right environment and the right equipment to do your best. Number 7, tools and processes should support location-independent work. Work with your team to come up with ideas that work for everyone. Number 6, have a dedicated workspace in your home where you always go to work. For me, I always let my team know I'm heading to the office and picking up my tea on the way. Number 5, do not read into communication methods when they are not face-to-face. It is really easy to read into a text or a chat and get the wrong impression. When in doubt, pick up the phone and call your colleague. Number 4, practice regular daily habits. As one of my team said, please shower. Everyone in your family will thank you. Number 3, take time to connect with your coworkers beyond meetings. Work together to come up with a plan on how you're going to stay connected when you're remotely working. Number 2, make sure that you keep regular hours, including breaks and lunch, and let the team know when you're stepping away. And finally, number 1, FaceTime is critical. Even if you have to do it by video, make sure that you get in that FaceTime. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you were able to get something useful out of these tips, and join us again for other tips and tricks that we provide at Agility for All. Have a great day! In this episode, we're going to talk about how to ensure that your meetings always have value using the POWER acronym: purpose, outcomes, what and why, engagement, and roles and responsibilities. Of course, the first letter in a POWER start is purpose. Why is the meeting necessary? Can you clearly articulate the purpose? If not, why have the meeting? Even if it is a recurring meeting, each one needs to have a clear purpose, or it's just a meeting for the sake of a meeting. The second letter is O, outcomes. What do we want to achieve? This is probably the most important of any meeting. What are the meeting deliverables? What value needs to be delivered in the meeting? Our next letter is W, what and why. What's in it for them and why attend? People have choices about where they spend their time, so why your meeting? What are the benefits and the value of the meeting if someone spends their time with you? The letter E, engagement. How will everyone stay engaged before, during, and after your meeting? Use your pre-meeting messaging to your advantage. How will everyone contribute in the meeting? Everyone needs to feel that they have a value to the time they're spending. And finally, we have the letter R, roles and responsibilities. Who will facilitate the meeting? How will action items be captured and tracked? And most importantly, who are the decision makers? Do you have the right people in the meeting? For the next time you plan a meeting, make sure it is a POWER meeting: purpose, outcomes, what, engagement, and roles and responsibility. In this episode, we're going to talk about preparing the introductory meeting message. But first, a reminder about the 4 things you should do for any meeting. Of course, we start with the readiness message that we're going to talk about in the next slide. And then send a reminder. Set up your communication channels and hold your tech check. Lock down your agenda and prepare your tools. Let's talk about preparing your attendees for the meeting. It is not enough to just send out a meeting invite. Send out an email in advance of the meeting that has all of the meeting details, the date, the time, including the time zone, and the meeting link. Include the power start. We'll cover that in a different session. And then the agenda. People need to know what to expect in the meeting. Let them know what they need to do to prepare in advance, where files are located, what they need to download, read ahead, etc. And provide the technical requirements, what equipment, software, peripherals, and specifications. Don't assume that everybody knows how to connect to your meeting. And then last but not least, include a positive message about how excited you are to host the meeting and remind them of the details and where to get help with meetings. A tech check is a must-have, especially if you have people who are new to your platform. It ensures that when you get started with the meeting, you don't spend the first 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get things to work. Hold the tech check at least a day in advance if possible. Invite everyone to attend to make sure that their devices are powered up, applications are downloaded, and it's all systems go. Have everyone check their Wi-Fi. You may even want to send a link to have them do a status check. They may need to hardwire. Headphones are essential. No one wants to hear tunnel voices because people are using speakerphone. And as we suggest that every meeting have video, make sure cameras are working, everyone knows how to position them, and they have good lighting. And then finally, make sure that the audio is set to your headset, not the internal system.